Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah, not Abba. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shah. So gotta give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Quarash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether you can accept it or not. In a sense, this salutation to all the occupants pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akwath who are listening and learning. If you sisters who are listening and learning, coming at you on the lesson in truth, facts, faith, and education. Another day of education, Lord, will just be edifying. So, I was watching a lesson that Elder Manat Zakba did actually yesterday. And I was thinking about, he was going into, we ain't debating nobody, man. Neither do we have to. At Great Millstone, and brothers that teach the same sound doctrine of Yahweh Shema Shah don't have to debate nobody, man. All we do is bring out the 100% truth, as Yahweh Shah said, the Comforter will do. The Comforter, which is the words of the Heavenly Father Yahweh through his only begotten Son Yahweh Shah. If you want to debate, go and read the scriptures, man. Because all you're going to get is scriptures. Nobody's debating, man. There is no need to debate. What we debating about? The words of the Lord is the words of the Lord, man. Period. So I was watching the other video and I just thought about this precept in Isaiah 41. Hey, and what we finding out is, which I say it all the time, Jake don't believe the words of the Lord, man. They are hypocrites and antichrists, and of course evildoers. There is nothing to debate about. If you got a problem with the scriptures, then you need to pray to Yahweh Shema Shah to increase your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, or continue being a slow belly, which means to be lazy. There is no time to be debating nobody, man. Neither do you have to, because the scriptures say what they say, man. So when a person want to go through back and forth with debates, that's to gain more followers. This is about entertainment for 2/3 of our people, man. It's just entertainment, man. That's all it is. So I want to read here in Isaiah 41, in verse, I'm going to start at 20. It reads, that they may see and know and consider and understand together that the hand of the Lord have done this, and the Holy One of Israel have created it. It's a verse 21. Produce your cause, saith Yahweh. Bring forth your strong reasons, saith the King of Jacob. Let them bring them forth and show us what shall happen. Let them show the former things, which is of old, the flood, Sodom and Gomorrah being destroyed. Actually, those 5 cities, right? Sodom and Gomorrah were just 2. That was 3 other cities, right? The things that happened concerning Jacob and Esau, like I can tell you Hebrews 11:20, because the Bible, this movie of the Lord is about Jacob and Esau. So it say again, let them show the former things what they be, that we may consider them and know the latter end of them, or declare us for to come, or declare us things for to come. What's to come? It says, show the things that are to come hereafter. World War III, the sea hill, Jacob's trouble. Show the things that are to come hereafter, that we may know that ye are gods. Talking to Israel. We are gods with a little g. Yeah, do good or do evil, that we may be dismayed and behold it together. What we are doing? 2/3 want to bring forth some type of strong reason. The Lord say, produce your cause. Again, Isaiah 41:21. Produce your cause, saith Yahweh. Bring forth your strong reasons, saith the King of Jacob. Let them bring them forth and show us what shall happen. If you know more than Yahweh Shema Shai, then tell us. What we got to debate for? You got your own platform. Show us. If it's anything else outside of Yahweh Shema Shai's will, show us, man. Don't worry, we waiting. Let them bring them forth and show us what shall happen. Let them show the former things what they be. Can you do this if you ain't dealing with the scriptures? If you ain't dealing with the scriptures, you can't bring forth nothing of old. You don't know what's going on. It say, let them show the former things what they be, that we may consider them and know the latter end of them, or declare us things for to come. Can you declare what's about to happen? You got slow-bellied niggas talking about the seal is it's a sin, man. It's a spiritual mark. Well, we're going to see what your prophecy bring forth, which is no prophecy, man. Produce your cause, bring forth your strong reasons. If you thinking outside of Yahweh Shema Shai, of course, that's what they doing. We're going to wait and see what you say. This is Ecclesiasticus. I love to bring this out, man, because Jake think they know more than 7 watchmen, man. Let's get this. Ecclesiastes 37. Hey, the Lord said keep it simple, man. That's why I'm going to read Isaiah 34:16. Right? This is Sirach 37:14. Guys want to debate. What is it to debate about? The words of the Lord is the words of the Lord. The prophecies are the prophecies. They say what they're going to say, and we're watching it take place, man. So what is it to debate about, man? Because none of us is right or wrong. It's the words of the Lord that's correct, man. This ain't about us. This is not of us. These are the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. This is Ecclesiastes 37:14. For a man's mind is sometime want to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower. So you got some guy want to tell the watchman what's really going on, because they don't know. They want to tell the watchman what's going on because they don't know. They sit on the tower. The Lord set them up to be watchmen for a reason. If the Lord wanted any other men, hey, the apostles say this all the time. If the Lord wanted Hebrew Israelite rappers, he would have got the best, man. The apostles say that all the time, man. If the Lord wanted Hebrew rappers, he would have got the best rappers. Okay? He would have had, allegedly, the so-called best rappers. He would have had Nas. Okay? Eric B. and Rakim. That era, man. Okay? Biggie Smalls. He would have got them, man. Jake want to do more than the order that the Lord set up, man, which is madness. It's stupid, man, but so be it. It's supposed to be that way, man. That's the lot. That's the lot the Lord have chose for these type of men that want to play that role. Hey, and we know Now we understand, as it said in Psalm 73, I think it is say, until I went into the congregation of the Lord, then understand I that letter end. Okay? And that applies to the Edomites. Because that was Asaph saying that in Psalm 73. But it applies to 2/3 of heathen too, man. Hey, till we came into the congregation of the Lord, till we came into the sanctuary of the Lord, then understand us, that latter end, which applies to the Edomites, first and foremost, but 2/3 of Jake, man. Okay? This is about 2/3 of Jake, man, that want to do more than 7 watchmen, man. They want to do more than 7 watchmen, which is madness, man. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Again, Ecclesiastes 37:14. For a man's mind is sometime want to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower. The Lord established these 7 watchmen for a reason. So you got some guy that's not part of the 7 watchmen want to tell the watchman what's really going on. He don't got it, man. He don't got it. The Lord already set up 7 watchmen, which is completion. We have 4 spiritual fathers, man. 4 spiritual fathers of Great Millstone, the apostles of Great Millstone, and we have hundreds of spiritual uncles, man. Okay, which is our spiritual uncles, man. Okay, so the Lord ain't set up nothing else, man. This is the order. Either you following the order of Yahweh Shema Shah, or you doing something different. And if you're doing something different, the Lord said in Job 12:16, the deceive and the deceive are his. Again, Ecclesiastes 37:14. For a man's mind is sometime want to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower. And above all this, pray to the Most High that he will direct thy way in truth. So if you got some guy doing something else, that's the Lord deceiving them and got them thinking that they on some level, man. No, the order already been set up, man. Jeremiah 3:15. The Lord gave us our spiritual fathers who he want to lead us. Because we going to need leaders until Yahweh shall return, man. Okay? Elder Yahshua mentioned that about a week or 2 ago. We're going to always need leaders, man. As long as we here, we're going to always need leaders. And in the kingdom of heaven, there shall be leaders established, man. Okay? This is how the Lord set righteousness up, man. To follow, to lead, and you got the followers, man. It's called order, man. It's called 1 Corinthians 14:40, things done decently and in order, man. So you got some guy that want to do something else, that's the Lord deceiving them, man. Ain't no debates, man. We ain't debating, man. We ain't debating. This is Isaiah 34:16. It reads, seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. Seek ye out the book of Yahweh and read. No one of these shall fail. Which is what? The prophecies. The scriptures, because this is our comforter. None shall want her mate, for my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them. So it says, seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. Right? What? The prophecies. It say, again, Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, which is the prophecies. Okay? And none shall want her mate. Meaning there's no other book on planet Earth that can compare to the Bible. No other book, man. For my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them. So in Ecclesiastes 12:12, it reads, and further by these, my son, be admonished, meaning to be warned, of making many books, of reading these different books. There is no end. You're going to keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. You're going to keep reading and keep going, and you don't even understand the Bible. I'm talking about you don't even understand the Bible minus the Apocrypha. You don't even understand it. But Jake want to dive into the book of Enoch, the book of Joshua, the book of Keeper Negaz, and all these other books, man. You don't even understand. You don't even understand the King James, man, minus the Apocrypha. You don't understand the King James 1611 with the Apocrypha. And Jake want to dive into these other books. That's the Lord bugging you out, man. And further by these, my son, be admonished of making many books. There is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh, because you're going to continually read and go into this and go into that. And you Jakes, you slow-bellied niggas, still don't understand the Bible. And you would go pick up these other books. Madness, man. But I just want to make a point. Hey, like the elder, like the apostle say, man, like Elder Menachezakba said, man, like all the elder bishops and elders and apostles, hey, we ain't debating nobody, man. These are the words of the Lord, man. Either you believe the words of the Lord or you don't. Ain't no in between. Ain't no gray area. Either you calling on Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, or you calling on every other name. It is crazy because when a person come up and say, praise Yah, and we be like, who is that? Well, that's the name of the Lord. Then we say, where you get that from? Oh, that the name of the Lord? No. Then they say Jehovah. Then they say Yahweh. Then they be like, oh, Elohim? Then no, that ain't it. So then they say, what's the name of the Lord? It's madness that they done called 3-4 names that they think that's the name of the Lord that they was told. When you tell them that's not the name of the Lord. And then they double back the next week and say Yahuwah, just like Honey Bunny. Honey Bunny talking about, I know that's what y'all call the Lord, but she call him Yahuwah. This is a person whose mind want to tell them more than those men that the Lord set up to tell you the name of the Lord, man. They still want to tell you the name of the Lord is Yah, Yahshua, Yeshua. Okay? Jehovah and Yahweh. And we telling you. But that's a person's mind want to tell them more than the 7 watchmen. 7 mean completion. This is what the Lord set up. This is the order the Lord set up. Why are you trying to go outside of the order? Because you're a demon, man. And shortly, hereafter, the Lord gonna put you to death, man. Because you people don't want to humble down and take the order, man. In John 10:1, it say you can't go around, you got to go through the straight gate, man. Okay? You got to go through the straight gate. And you read down that verse, it said the portal has been opened to specific, particular men. The portal is open. Everybody else said, no, I'm gonna go around. It's a back door. Oh, I'm gonna take the stairs. No, man. Ain't no stairs, man. Ain't no back door. You either gonna come through this straight gate. And to tell you that in 2 Ezra 7, the path to the kingdom of heaven is so narrow that only one man can enter there at once. What is that, man? That's called a single file line in order to the kingdom of heaven. But you can't tell nobody nothing. They want to do something different. They want to do something different. Go. What the hell they waiting on? Let them go by. Yeah, man. It's a single file line to the kingdom of heaven. That's called an order, man. Just like when we was in school. You had to walk in a single file line. That's the path to the kingdom of heaven. Because it's so narrow, only one person can enter there at once. So that means everybody is behind each other. Single file line. What's that's called? Order. Leadership. Okay, you are following the path. The Lord is building us up to be leaders, man. But Jake want to do something different. And that's cool because we understand the Lord got them deceived, doing what they wanted, because the Lord said in Psalms 81, right? The Lord say he gave them over to their own heart's lust, man. To their own heart's lust. The Lord gave them over to that. So be it. We ain't debating. Hey, these are the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, and nothing is flawed. Nothing is fugazi with the words of the Lord, man. Okay? Forget a diamond, man. The words of Yahweh Shema Shai is like sapphires and emeralds, rubies, fine gold and silver. The Lord used diamonds to write with, man. Okay? It tell you that in Jeremiah. It said the Lord have written down the sins of Judah with a diamond, man. Well, diamonds ain't nothing, man. The so-called white man made diamonds something. No. This truth is rubies, emeralds, gemstones, sapphires, man. That's the real jewels. This is what we dealing with. We dealing with no diamonds, man. These devils that's out here working, and 2/3 of Jake, these demons, they working, man. And again, Jake's mind want to tell them more than the apostles' great millstone. Jake's mind want to tell them more than our spiritual uncles, man. The elder bishops and elders, man. And the Lord gonna kill you, man. You gonna die a grievous death because of that, man. Because you think you on some kind of level, and you ain't on nothing, man. You ain't on no level, man. None of us ain't on no level, man. This is the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Hey, so Lord is edifying. Gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Rekah Kodash. Give honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of great millstone who teach well, who are apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready to accept it or not. And a sense of salutation to all the doctrine pushing this truth and believing this truth about the four winds of the earth, the entire world. Shed light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the outlaw for that listening early. You for sisters who are listening. Hey, the wife tuning in. May Yahweh Shema Shai continue to bless you in your houses. Stay prayed up. Wah, ball. We ain't debating. You either listen to Yahweh Shema Shai or you not. And if you're following your own path, the Lord is going to kill you with a grievous death, man. Shalom.